In a nutshell, your fortnightly guide to all that's happening in MINDEF and the SAF in under 5 minutes. Here's what happened from 2nd to 15th March. Malaysian Defence Minister Dato Seri Hishamuddin Tun Hussein called on Minister for Defence Dr. Ng Eng Hen when he was in Singapore for an introductory visit. Both ministers signed a letter of intent to enhance the close cooperation between both defence establishments in maritime security, military-to-military exchanges, and non-traditional security areas. The letter of intent also reaffirmed both countries' commitment to multilateral frameworks, such as the Five Power Defence Arrangements and ASEAN Defence Ministers Meeting, or ADMM and ADMM+. Dato Seri Hishamuddin's visit, which included a stopover at Headquarters 3rd Singapore Division, underscores the warm and long-standing defence relations between Singapore and Malaysia, as demonstrated in the recently concluded 12-day bilateral maritime exercise, Malapura. During the Committee of Supply debate, Dr. Ng updated Parliament on defence-related issues and MINDEF's long-term plans. Taking the approach of maximizing defence dollars through steady and prudent defence spending, the SCF will remain well poised to provide a strong defence for a secure and prosperous Singapore, said Dr. Ng. Citing the example of land use, he explained how the SCF has harnessed technology to maximize limited land space. One example mentioned was the multi-mission range complex, which combines 7 ranges into one building. To maintain the SCF's edge as a potent fighting force, technological upgrades are a must. These will include new littoral mission vessels replacing the Navy's patrol vessels and protected response vehicles replacing the Army's V-200 vehicles. The Air Force's Super Puma helicopters will also be replaced over the next 10 years.
The default for MINDEF and SAF is to upgrade existing platforms rather than buy new ones. That's the default. Unless only new equipment provides clearly superior and needed capabilities.
The SCF will also have to reinvent itself to deal with the rise of hybrid warfare, which involves cyber threats and the growing use of disinformation, said Dr. Ng, citing the recent unrest in Ukraine and the radicalizing of ISIS as examples. Another point raised during the debate was the importance of strong defense relations with other countries. Dr. Ng added that military exercises and exchanges, as well as multilateral fora, help countries build understanding, reduce tensions, and avoid disastrous miscalculations that could result in conflict. Dr. Ng also touched on the importance of enhancing the NS system and the strengthening of training safety. Some initiatives which have been implemented include the heat stress monitors and soldier tracker systems, the launch of the Emergency Ambulance Service, and the SCF Cardiac Fitness Center. ITE and Polytechnic graduates can also look forward to shorter enlistment wait time from April onwards. Second Minister for Defence Chan Chun Sing reminded members of Parliament that everyone has a part to play in supporting active servicemen and NS men. The various initiatives to strengthen recognition for NS men include the NS Home Award, which sees NS men receiving an additional Medisave grant of $6,000, and the introduction of the new 3-station IPPT regime, which empowers NS men to take greater ownership of their fitness. Both Mr. Chan and Minister of State for Defence Dr. Maliki Osman also spoke about the 18 proposals put up by the revamped Advisory Council on Community Relations in Defence, or ACCORD, to strengthen support for NS. MINDEF has accepted all the proposals, which include sending early notice of ICT sessions directly to employers, getting universities to review their existing programs to ease NSF's transition back to school, greater collaboration with merchants to provide special promotions for servicemen, and reaching out to women to help them better understand national defense. Dr. Maliki also updated Parliament on the series of SCF 50 events this year under the theme, Our SCF Giving Strength to Our Nation. A memorial to remember the victims of Konfrontasi and those who risked their lives to defend Singapore was unveiled at Dhoby Ghaut Green on the 50th anniversary of the bombing of McDonald House, which left 3 dead and more than 33 wounded. At the ceremony were families of the victims, surviving veterans, as well as personnel from MINDEF and the SCF. Apart from paying tribute to the victims of Konfrontasi, the structure also serves to remind younger Singaporeans that we should never take our peace for granted. For more details on these stories, visit mindef.gov.sg. And here's what's buzzing on our social media channels. Over on the Navy's Facebook page, we catch the launch of the new Submarine Training Center, a one-stop training facility for our submariners. Housed at Changi Naval Base, the Submarine Training Center has been named RSS Challenger, the first Challenger-class submarine of the Navy, which retired from service along with another submarine, RSS Centurion. Well, that's our defense news in a nutshell. Get to know us more through our social media channels. This is Mike from Power 98, signing off.